Hello, I'm Benson-Jones, and today I will be presenting Cybersecurity Call of Duty. Alright, so by the end of this presentation, I want you to pick which protocols you would pick to be in your Call of Duty loadout. Alright, so in the game Call of Duty, you can have up to 5 different loadouts, usually 1 main and 4 backups, but for the purpose of today, I'll just be picking 1 main and 2 backups. So throughout this presentation, I'm going to be going over 8 different cybersecurity protocols, and at the end, I'll pick my top 3. So SSH or Secure Shell is a way to communicate securely with a remote computer. It's kind of like a secure version of Telnet, RLogin, and file transfer protocols like FTP. And what it does, so it encrypts transmitted data so the content is invisible. But you can see things like how much data is being transferred, but not the data itself. So you're able to see, the metadata, just not the content. So it works by establishing a tunnel between 2 remote computers, and then the shell will become visible, and then you're able to transmit commands securely across the internet. Next is TLS, SSL kind of. So TLS is Transport Layer Security, and it's a more modernized and robust version of SSL, which is Secure Layer Sockets. So what TLS does is it's similar to SSH, and it stops eavesdroppers from viewing, intercepting, or modifying data, but they're still able to see communication endpoints, but, not the content, obviously. Okay, so how it works, TLS uses digital signatures made by certificate authorities to create a trustworthy relationship between the client and the server. And with a secure connection established, they're able to transmit sensitive information securely. Next is IPsec. It stands for Internet Protocol Security. And this is a quote from an article. It says, it is an internet engineering task force standard suite of protocols between 2 communication points across the IP network that provides data authentication, integrity, and confidentiality. That's what IPsec is. And what it does, it provides a platform of related protocols that secure communication at the network or packet processing layer. And it works by establishing a secure tunnel with 2 endpoints that is built over a network, linking 2 hosts, sites, or remote users and a LAN. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's the thunder outside. Okay, so Kerberos is our next protocol. So what it is, actually the name Kerberos originates from the 3-headed dog in Greek mythology, but we're talking about a different Kerberos. We're talking about the Kerberos that refers to the computer network security authentication protocol. Okay, so what it does, Kerberos authenticates requests that are being shared between 2 plus trusted hosted hosts across an untrusted network. Like an untrusted network would be like the internet. And it also prevents eavesdropping because it's a security protocol. Okay. And it works by using secret key cryptography and a trusted third party to authenticate client-server applications and verifying. Okay. The next protocol is SNMP version 3. So this is Simple Network Management Protocol version 3. And what it is a secure interoperable protocol. What it does, it offers a more secure message transfer than the version 1 and version 2C of SNMP, and it brings stronger authentication and added message encryption. So What you have to kind of keep in mind when using SNMP v3 is you need to know which level of security you're working with, because there are three different levels that consist of no auth, no priv, auth, no priv, and auth priv. So if the network monitoring system does not match the security level on the device, it won't work and information cannot be transferred or transmitted. So just to get a little deeper, no auth, no priv is the lowest security level, so it's really nothing's that secure. Auth, no priv is like the middle, and auth priv is the highest, and auth priv brings message encryption into and a security password into on the table. So the next one would be ATTLS, which stands for Application Transparent Transport Layer Security. This is security that transpires in the transport layer. So what it does is it creates a secure session on behalf of an application. Well, by using ATTLS and not regular TLS, the application won't require implementation in every application that needs a secure connection. So it's going to be easier because it allows the program to take advantage of the TLS protection without having to deal with the coding changes. So how it works is once ATTLS is in place and the TCP app is started, the client connects to the server and the connection is established. The server then will accept the connection and issue a read request on the socket. Then the TCP layer will check the ATTLS policy and find that the ATTLS is configured for the connection. And that's how the handshake will get started. Okay. The next protocol is going to be OSPF, and that stands for Open Shortest Path First. This is the most popular interior gateway routing protocol on the internet. Okay, what it does, it allows routers to forward traffic all the way through the network. So this is kind of how it works, just a breakdown. So first you become neighbors. Two routers running OSPF on the same link agree to form a neighbor relationship. Then exchange database information. The neighbor routers swap their LSDB information with each other. And then after that, the routers will choose the best route, and that's just a better way to transfer data. Okay, so HTTPS is the next protocol. All right. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure is a secure way to send data between a web server and a web browser. Essentially, it's a mix of HTTP and SSL TLS, okay? What it does, it encrypts data between a client-server relationship to protect the data from eavesdropping and hackers like that. So it works by between the client and server, the information can only be unlocked using a private key, but locked using a public key. So it can be locked using a public key, but you're not able to unlock it by using a private key. Okay. So the next one, okay, so the last slide, I'm going to be telling which protocols I choose to be in my loadout. So the protocols I would go into battle with would have to be ATTLS, OSPF, and HTTPS. I chose ATTLS because it encrypts the data so hackers and eavesdroppers are unable to see the sensitive information that's being transmitted, and also it has a good history. It went from SSL to TLS to ATTLS. I also choose OSPF because all the routers have the same knowledge, so they're able to choose the best routes based on the information. That's a big deal. And then for my main loadout, I pick HTTPS because it is it's very popular and provides security and trust. It protects me from eavesdroppers and the man-in-the-middle attacks from insecure networks. So I chose mine. What are yours? Thank you for listening to my presentation.